Good evening. Thank you for coming tonight. And I do apologize for the delayed time and the change of venue. Yesterday, after the agency received several phone calls asking about the time, the date of the hearing, and so on. So we anticipated a larger crowd than what we have tonight. So that's why there was a change in the venue. And unfortunately, there was a planning meeting going on at 6 o'clock, so we had to start right after there. So we made the time 6:30, which would give people time who went to the police department first to come over here, since it's not that far away. So we do appreciate your patience, and again, we apologize for the delay. I'm going to start the hearing tonight, and the first thing I need to do is I have a prepared text that I need to read into the record. And once I do that, I will call people up, based upon people who have signed the register to speak, and then we'll see if there's anybody else who wishes to speak after that. If you have any questions at any point, feel free to get with me either before or after. I will also be reading some phone numbers and a web address and a couple other pieces of information. If you wish to further your comments to CALEA, I will let you know what that address is, and if you have any comments about it, or if you want to get the address after the hearing, I'll be glad to provide that to you, so you don't have to try to write it down while I'm speaking. My name is Steve Safechek, and I'm a major with the Aventura, Florida Police Department, and I'm also the leader of the assessment team that is assessing the Newark, Ohio Division of Police this week. My other team member to my right is retired Lieutenant Len Hatcher of the Garner, North Carolina Police Department. The Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies of Gainesville, Virginia has authorized us to assess the Newark, Ohio Division of Police this week. They are a candidate for re-accreditation. The Newark, Ohio Division of Police has voluntarily contracted with the Commission to work towards re-accreditation and thereby continue to demonstrate its work towards professional excellence. And when the agency first entered this process in 2009, it received the Commission Standards Manual, which contains 484 standards, encompassing all facets of law enforcement, including management, operations, and support functions. The Commission first accredited this agency in 2009 after determining that it demonstrated its compliance with all applicable standards. The agency's proofs of compliance are on file at the Newark Division of Police facility. Since then, the agency has attempted to maintain those standards, and our responsibility as assessors is to revisit the agency and verify that it has remained in compliance since it was last accredited. Barry Connell, the Chief of Police, who is on my left over here, has appointed Sergeant Darren Logan, who is seated over here, as the accreditation manager to oversee the reaccreditation process for this agency. In accordance with the Commission's public information policy, the agency's candidacy for reaccreditation has been publicized in this area, and the agency has arranged for this public hearing. The public hearing is intended to provide interested citizens, employees, and other members of the public to express their views on the agency. Any comments that you make to us will be considered by us as we review the agency and will be forwarded to the Commission on Accreditation. If you wish to supplement your verbal comments with a written statement or exhibits, you may present them to our team at the time you speak, or you may send them to the Commission, where they will be reviewed when the agency is presented for accreditation at a formal Commission conference. You may mail your written remarks to the Commission at the following address, and again, we'll have this available for you afterwards if you'd like it. The Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, Inc., 13575 Heathcote Boulevard, Suite 320, Gainesville, Virginia, 201556660. At the beginning of the meeting, a sign-in sheet was made available for those of you who wish to speak, and you will be given a chance to address us in just a few minutes. We do ask that you limit your comments to 10 minutes. If you wish to speak with any member of the Commission staff, you may reach them at a telephone number of 703-352-4225. The staff representative for this agency is Dan Shaw. You may also email your comments to CALEA, that's C-A-L-E-A, at CALEA.org, placing the agency name, Newark, Ohio Division of Police, in the subject line. I would like to remind you that this meeting is being recorded on video, and the recording will be forwarded to the Commission for its review as well. Are there any questions from members of the audience before we begin? Okay, I'm going to call the first speaker. Sir, I hope I get this right. It's Amran Abdul Khalik.
That's correct.
Okay, if you'd like to speak, we have a microphone over here.
How you doing today, sir?
Good, how are you?
I've been better. If you see, you notice no one even showed up. And I'm not going to put that blame on you for the mix-up of, trying to get the venue right where we're going to do this at. So, but it is kind of confusing to people if you said there was a larger crowd supposed to, that you were expecting to be here and then change the venue on the same day. It's kind of funny to me. So while I'm here, I'm going to speak brief. I'm going to get all my stuff and compile it. I'm going to send it to you so you can review it.
Okay.
This department, and they know it, all it takes is for you to wrong one person. Then you get the whole community looking at you as you're not worthy. See what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm that one person. I'm that voice. They know I got a strong voice. They know I voice my opinion all the time to them, whether it's in the streets. I know him in the streets. I've seen him many a times. They've dealt with me. The point of it is, I've been wrongly accused. I've been wrongly, maliciously charged with a crime where I was set up by my baby's mother. Long story short, her house got raided. She set me up, hired a private investigator. Newark Police Force let this lady in my home. The lady went through my belongings, personal belongings. She had it all set up. They took my computer, took everything, robbed us naked. On top of it, they illegally kidnapped my son. See, because this is what this was all about. I had custody of my son because she got caught up in the situation. Talked to this guy. Internal Affairs investigation. It's kind of funny how these things work. You have to go right back to the department where the problem starts to have them assess their own criminals. He knows for a fact what happened. They all have had the evidence. All the judges. I've tried to call the FBI. I've tried to call the State Department. Officer Conley, wherever he's at, he tried, he did his little job trying to get this information to the prosecutor, Mike King, so that they could investigate this lady, Cerise Allen. She's kind of overstretching her boundaries. She's just some lady that's just wild, and I should say. She doesn't need to have a investigator's license, but like I'm trying to say. Information was brought to the attention of these officers. No one followed up on it. I gave them all the information. Hey, I kept trying. I was trying to get these Facebook records, and I'm told that you have to get a subpoena. The judge has to issue it so you can get to the actual work records, so we can find out who was making. The lady was making Facebook pages of me, blurting stuff in the public, saying I'm slandering me, saying I'm in the illegal activities. I steal this, that, and the other. So he got the information, and the cops know dang well you cannot let a lady, a private entity come inside a home when it's being searched. She's a private investigator. I asked Officer Doug Wells, why is she in my house? Stood up, stood my ground in my house. He had one M16. Sit down. You're in my house. I'm trying to state, why is this lady in my house? She shouldn't be allowed in my house. Doug Wells says she said she works for Coach, and she has to help us identify things in your home that may be suspect of counterfeit. Mm-hmm. Identify, point out, not touch. Long story short, sir, the lady found cocaine in my home, supposedly. She found it, not no cops. She found it. Could never get none of this information because I was trying to get my son back. Trying to call these people, call them. anybody you can think of, they know I'm avid about taking care of my business. I'm trying to get this information. I couldn't get it. Once I get indicted, find out later, all the information's there. Baby mother set me up. They know she set me up. Still, no one's been arrested. There's been something very criminal has taken place in Lincoln County. And it's so big, it has to do with judges, lawyers, all of them. They're all working in cahoots. They worked in from my custody case all the way to this criminal case. Long story short again, I'm trying to figure out to get these Facebook records. Mike King, law director. Called the law director's office, trying to get him. Never there, don't want to talk to me. Don't want to talk to me. Don't want to talk to me. Hello, can I talk to Mike? Don't want to talk to me. Mind you, I'm recording everything. That's what I do. They know. He won't answer the phone, so I come up with the plan. Call his phone, get him on the phone. As soon as he gets on the phone, hello? He answers the phone. He makes up some lies. Tells everybody that I called impersonating a police officer. They got it on record. They got it on paper where the lady said, I said I was Sergeant Davis of the Newark Police Department. Mind you, I can't say too much about the incident, about what's going on, because you know what I'm saying? I'm being charged maliciously for this. You know, so like I said, it's crazy. I wish the people would have done their jobs. We're here today because they're wanting accreditation. No, you can't have accreditation. You're faulty. Your whole system is faulty. I've been knowing them since I was young. They know what they do. See him at the bars all the time. You know, officer, what's his face? Heartless got fired. He got pictures of him on the internet, drunk in front of the bar, throw it up on himself. They've been in their office. They got officers that have stolen, broken into auto parts stores or car stereo places. You know, the FBI needs to come down here and investigate Newark Police Department. This is like Mississippi. We don't got no black cops. There's no one here for me. I've deposed all of them. Because I sued the cops at one time. Tried to sue them. Couldn't get nowhere. See what I'm saying? There's no justice for a person like me. You see what I'm saying? But I'm here today. I'm here talking. I'm speaking to you because I want some help. This is what I've called and on the phone telling these people, I need help. Come help me, officers. Come help me. I love my kids just like he loves his kids, just like you guys love your kids. They all going to grow up. They're going to be playing sports together. And for you to keep harassing me for old stuff, you're wrong. You don't give me a chance to change. And when you don't do that...
Mr. Kalik, if you would address your comments, please.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Fine.
He knows. I'm upset. I understand, but I'm upset. I'm sorry, sir.
No, it's okay. We want to listen to you by all means.
I just want them to really feel me because I'm a father. Most of them probably are fathers. They got kids. We live in a small community. And I'm sick and tired of seeing Newark like Mississippi. It's not going to go. It's not going to keep happening. If I'm going to be the only person out here like Jesus, crucify me. Because I'm in here and I'm speaking my piece. They don't deserve a credibility. Till they apologize for the wrongs they've done, till they correct this stuff in court and get this situation, get the real criminals that committed the criminal crimes and acts, the people that lied to the police and said they work for Coach, but we have no credibility, where's your certificate? You didn't check this, Mr. Wells, before you let her enter my home to take all my stuff? You turned over my personal belongings, all my recordings and the things I do. I'm a mind. I got inventions and things I invent, and you gave them. She's got all my stuff, our logins, information, passcodes. We've been going through literally HELL. And I don't know what type of men you guys are. You see what I'm saying? You guys got to understand how this whole world, man. I'm sick. I'm not Kunta Kinte. It's supposed to be done. We are men. You know, this whole thing has been founded on European, westernized civilization, and it's sad that we're still at this point, man. You can put Obama's face up there, but he's not running nothing. Y'all understand? I know what's going on, man. You know, your face is on the money, everything. Jesus is white. Santa Claus is white. I'm tired of this. Break down that foundation. Rebuild. Let's rebuild this America as people. Let's be together on something. It's sad for me to come in here and have to think in the back of my head, are these guys with them? Are they going to do something? You know the pain that those of African descent had to go through in this world to keep to that. It's been beaten and it's been. You talk about terrorists. You can't. Nothing compares to the transatlantic slave trade of America, where there were men like you that were Ku Klux Klan, killing, being a part of this, bombing churches with kids, shooting them with water. This was worldwide, televised. It was okay to do this. It stops. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. They know what happened. All I want is justice. That's all I'm here for. I want justice. Let me go. Leave me alone. I'm taking care of my family the best I know how. I don't wish no harm on them. I don't want nothing bad to happen to any of them guys. But when you keep picking, they know. They've been pulled me over 3 times in a month. Back in the days, like pull because I have a nice car, or you don't like me, or you're hearing this and that in the neighborhood. You have to have evidence. You keep going. You don't got nothing. So leave me alone. All I'm doing, I want to raise my family, man. I'm not out in the streets doing that stuff no more. You see what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person. And the people I hung with, it wasn't nothing, it was like a guilt by association. You know what I'm saying? I'm around people, they all try to associate us so we can do the same thing. If Officer Connolly's not doing his job and he does something wrong in the public to a person, I can label all of them. That's how they do. Label them all a gang. Because if there's people like him that's supposedly be the captain, he's Mr. Good, everybody's saying there's good officers, you are supposed to blow the whistle on bad officers. So if there's something going on in your department and you know about it, you sit back and you guys chuckle and you laugh and you jump and you talk with the judges and everybody's good. You're just as guilty as the person that committed the crime. You're just as guilty as that officer that committed the crime, because you are under federal. You got to. This is your code. You're to serve and protect. See what I'm saying? So if you do something wrong, your punishment should be more severe than the average person, because you know the law. So there can't be no. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here, and I'm going to send you my evidence. Okay. I'm going to send you everything you need. Okay. It's going to be compiled, and it's going to be perfectly compiled. It will be all in order for you. Tape recordings, the whole thing.
I can't promise you justice, sir, but I can promise you that we have taken notes of your comments. It's also on video, and it will be forwarded to the commission, and they will be looking at this. But they look at the entire package when it comes time to review the agency for reaccreditation.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Shirley McKissick. Thank you for coming, ma'am. I know we spoke on the phone yesterday.
Yes. Yes, he's my son. And the police came to search my house. They said someone told them I had a bunch of guns in my house. And I'm 73 years old. I keep kids. I used to work for Lincoln County Children's Services. I have children there all the time. I've had several foreign exchange students to live with me. I've had kids that were stowed out in the street to live with me and stuff. Why would I have guns in my house? And the same girl, my grandson's mom, she did this, and I had her in the home. Invited her to dinner. We sit on the patio and talk and stuff. She have her boyfriend or whoever. I treat them like they, But that really hurt me bad, because my oldest son, Randy, he's handicapped. Okay. And he went to the door when the police, they came to the back and the front. And he haven't heard since then. He can't hear. And I take it to the doctor, and they said it could have been a drum attack from years back when the Newark police surrounded the car and put the guns on him. The whole force looked like was around the car and put the gun on him, and he's handicapped. I can never get over it. And now he can't hear at all. He can't hear. I don't want to hear it, and they said it might be traumatized. He might have been traumatized from years back. And I just don't know. I pray. It's awful. And I tried to talk to Doug Wells when he came. He said he didn't have to talk to me. I called him on the phone. He said, I don't have to talk to you, man. I don't have to talk to you. So it is really sad here. It really is. And I live in Heath, see? Mm-hmm. And they're in Newark. They came to my house out in Heath. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I thank you.
Okay, thank you. And Chief Connell is here. He's the interim chief right now also. He was just appointed recently, so he's been taking your, I'm sure he's listening to your comments as well, so thank you very much. Okay, those are the only two speakers we had who signed up. Is there anybody else who wishes to speak and address us? Okay, hearing none, seeing none, then we will go ahead and adjourn the hearing. Again, thank you very much. I apologize for the earlier delay and the change of venue, but I do appreciate your taking the time on this cloudy night to come out and speak with us. Thank you very much. Good night.